The International Court of Justice has declared Israel's presence in Palestine unlawful and called for Israel's immediate withdrawal. President Nawaf Salam issued a non-binding advisory from the 15-judge panel, affirming that Israel lacks legitimate sovereignty over the territories. The court found that Israel is violating international laws by acquiring territory through force, thus obstructing the Palestinians' right to self-determination.
The court, one, unanimously finds that it has jurisdiction to give the advisory opinion requested. 2, by 14 votes to 1, decides to comply with the request for an advisory opinion. By 11 votes to 4, is of the opinion that the State of Israel's continued presence in the occupied territory is unlawful.
The court asserted that other nations are obligated not to provide aid or assistance in maintaining Israel's presence in the territory.
By 12 votes to 3, is of the opinion that all states are under an obligation not to recognize as legal the situation arising from the unlawful presence of the State of Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory, and not to render aid or assistance in maintaining the situation created by the continued presence of the State of Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory.
Since the commencement of Israel's conflict with Hamas on October 7, 2023, the U.S. has passed legislation allocating at least $12.5 billion in military aid to Israel. Following the ICJ advisory, the United States has not made any announcements about whether it will cease aid or take any other actions the court has recommended. Additionally, the ICJ demanded that Israel immediately cease settlement construction and remove existing settlements. These directives were outlined in a summary of the 80-page opinion read aloud by President Nawaf Salam. The court concluded that Israeli settlements in the West Bank and East Jerusalem have been established and are being maintained in violation of international law. In response to the ICJ statement, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office stated, "The Jewish people are not occupiers in their own land, including in our eternal capital Jerusalem and in our historical homeland." The ICJ's decisions may lack enforceable orders, yet they wield substantial moral influence globally. Historically, South Africa began occupying Namibia in 1915, a situation supported for 55 years by the United Kingdom and the United States through their UN Security Council veto powers. However, in its advisory opinion on June 21, 1971, the ICJ declared South Africa's presence in Namibia illegal and demanded an immediate withdrawal of administration. This advisory opinion led to increased international pressure, eventually persuading the United States and the United Kingdom to abandon their opposition to sanctions against South Africa. Consequently, the ICJ's advisory opinion in 1990 played a crucial role in Namibia achieving its hard-won independence. So, will the ICJ decision be beneficial for Palestine? Many activists and supporters of Palestine on social media are expressing appreciation for the decision and hoping that this judgment will bring peace to Palestine. However, right now it is unclear whether other countries will take action or exert pressure on Israel to end the war.